We welcome all of you in our new YouTube series of 12 Mahajana, their life and pastimes. This episode is the introduction episode. Almost all of us are searching for 100% happiness and 0% miseries in our life. But in reality, our experience is completely different. In Bhagavad Gita 8.15, Lord Krishna is narrating this world as Dukkhalaya Ashaswatam. Like in Himalaya, we get cold. In Vastralaya, we get clothes. In Granthalaya, we get Grantha. Similarly, in Dukkhalaya, we normally get only sorrow or Dukkha. And this world is Ashaswatam, which means temporary. Hence, even if we get some happiness, the same is very momentary and sorrow takes it over. Hence, we need to understand that Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, devotional service unto Him and His pure devotees are all transcendental. Our mentality of lording over entire material nature is artificial and it obstructs the path of knowing our true self. As we continue to think our material body as our true self, we toil hard to satisfy our bodily needs and even over endeavor to collect the material possession much more than what we need. So ultimately, these material possession, which are in the form of food or money or fame or sexual pleasure or praise, followers, whatever we get, these are actually all properties of Lord, and He has sanctioned only a certain quota for each one of us. When we start amassing more than our quota, we fall in the vicious cycle of trying to get more. And then that cycle compels us to go through the repetitive birth, death, disease and old age cycle. The only way to get rid of this cycle is to follow regulative principle, engage our body, mind and senses in the services of Lord and practice devotional service so that we can break this cycle and return to our spiritual home, that is our back to Godhead. Now for that, the only way to get rid of this and to break this cycle is to practice the true devotional service. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, is fully transcendental and is served by His pure spirit soul by means of pure devotional service. That pure devotional service has to be unmotivated, uninterrupted, and to completely satisfy the Lord. Now, how do we know how these services are? How do we achieve them? For that reason, in history, there were 12 Mahajanas, in English, great souls, who were pure Vaishnavas and pure devotee of Lord, and they have led their devotional service with exemplary commitment. If we follow their path, then we shall also achieve the greatest reward, which is Krishna Prem. 6th canto, 3rd chapter, and verses number 20 and 21 are Brahma, Narada, Shiva, the four Kumaras, Kapila, Swayambhu Manu, Prahlada, Janaka, Bhishmadev, Bali, Sukdev, and Yamdev. The path traversed by these 12 Mahajanas are actually our Sanatana Dharma, which claims that the supreme occupation, that is Dharma, for all humanity is that by which men can attain loving devotional service unto the transcendental Lord. In this YouTube series, we shall try to discuss their lives, their pastime, and we'll like to learn lesson from their lives so that we know the way to look for Sat, Chit and Ananda. This session we shall divide in 12 episodes, and each episode will contain each Mahajan's life. Before starting this session, I would like to offer my obeisances to our Guru Srila Prabhupada and also numerous senior Vaishnavas, without whose description in different books and their mercy I could not be able to say a single word. I am not even qualified to discuss such vast subject, as I am the most incompetent and fallen soul among all Vaishnavas, but I am still trying this so that my tongue and mind gets purified, and also please bless me that whatever I say is as per disciplic succession or parampara. And if I make mistake, please forgive me. If you like this series, please give all credits to Guru and Gauranga, and if you dislike this, it is because of my incompetence of describing such a vast subject. Hare Krishna.